good on Twitch. As usual, YouTube is lagging behind. Ooh. Alright. Come on, YouTube. I'm waiting for you. There we go. Hey! Start the recording now then. I've started getting in the habit of starting the recording after I'm live on both services. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be playing more Star Ocean: The Second Story. Apparently, the last time I played on this Switch, which was this morning, I was playing First Departure, and I forgot to close that out. I have been playing a lot of First Departure, because I really wanted to get context for Second Story. And yeah, hell of a game. I definitely have opinions, good and bad, but hell of a game. Okay, let me get this set up, and then I'll be good to go. Ah, there we go. A window where I can actually see. Ooh. Except no substitutes. Oh, I should turn off GDQ. Because I was watching a speedrun before this. Alright. So yeah, let's close out First Departure, which is a very good game. I now have a genuine appreciation for Ronix, Claude's father, as a character. And 99% sure Ilya is his mother, so I have a good appreciation for Claude's parents. But yeah, I haven't played Second Story since the last time I streamed, which was what, like 5 days ago? Something like that. So I'm looking forward to hopping back in. Last thing that happened, oh boy. Expel. Expel the planet. The planet you were fighting on and befriending people and doing every side quest and learning every NPC. The planet got destroyed. Which was pretty cool. And semi-tragic. It was tragic, but like it was pretty cool. It was pretty epic, actually. Like astonishingly epic. Let me just make sure. Good. No frames are dropping, and this time around I am recording. Last time I forgot to hit record. There we go. At least for the first like 5 minutes. Didn't take me long. Ooh, also, I pulled out my old controller for this. I was just I got the vibe to test it. I stopped using this controller years ago because I thought it had stopped working. And then I plugged it in this morning just to see. I was curious. It works fine. I don't know. Maybe my memory is just like I thought it stopped working. But yeah. My Donkey Kong controller. Oh, I always loved this controller. So I was very sad when it kind of stopped working. But I don't know what was up with that. Alright, so yeah. Centropolis of Need. Not the autosave. I think I played for like 5 more minutes after the recording, but like, eh. Let's pick up exactly where I left off. Ooh, and I gotta remind myself how to play this game because I've been playing First Departure, which is somewhat different in the controls and the layout. It's a very similar game, don't get me wrong, but it is somewhat different. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I already have the big ones keyed out. Yeah, effort and, you know, train. I still have a lot of I have a lot of points. So let's max out mental science to get that extra MP. Let's get some extra HP in there. Honestly, I think I could do the same for Reyna. Let's get her some extra MP for her casting. And HP for survivability. Oh boy. Celine, I held back on you. Alright, everyone else is doing okay. Alright. That'll work for now since this is kind of my main team. Oh, Opera! No, I've been using Opera's points. Okay. So close to getting her to level 10 train. And now let's, oh, I forgot about the quality of life stuff in this game in comparison to First Departure. The quality of life stuff is just so much better in this game. Like, First Departure is great. It gets a lot of hate online. It shouldn't. Like, it's not its fault that it came out before this, and that this game, you know, grew and expanded on what was already created. Like, that was a great game. I beat it this morning and had an absolute blast. I don't think I got like all the endings, but yeah, I beat it. It's fun. A central district of energy need, home to administrative and news offices. Though made with extremely advanced technology, the buildings here are somehow old-fashioned and nostalgic. They are. But made with technology far more advanced than any of us can comprehend. Hey, I got amoeba soup from doing that. And learned a bunch of powers. Neat. Alright. Well, I'm in a new town. Let's check out the shops. God. I have so much money that it doesn't mean anything in these games. So yeah, first thing I did was buy Lizard's Flask when I got here. Oh, no, I stole it, didn't I? Yeah, I pickpocketed it. Oh, it's so weird. I keep finding myself hitting right trigger to run. That was the First Departure thing. That's not something you do in this game. I don't think there is a run button in this game. At least not one that I can remember. Our weapons and armor are the finest Nedian technology. Well then, I need to have it. Haha. Alright. So far, none of these are better than what I've already got. All of your advanced Nedian technology. Megawatt Stunner. Sounds cool. I don't have anybody that can equip it, but that's very cool. Theory of Symbology. Oh, the kid. Oh, I think I said this last time. So there was a 12-year-old kid, Leon, who wanted to stick with us because his parents died. And, you know, he was, I think, pretty sure being set up as a playable character, you know, a member of the team. And I left him behind because I thought it would be irresponsible to bring a 12-year-old on all of these missions. And then the planet got destroyed. So I left him behind. And then he died. I'm laughing. But Jesus. So that kid that I left behind to protect died. And if I had let him come with us, he would be alive right now. Whoops. Benefit of hindsight. Alright. So we gotta get a Synard, as memory serves. Our vehicle for energy need. I've been reading about the Synard. Oh yeah, I guess there isn't a run button in this game. I've gotten so used to holding right trigger every time I'm just going anywhere. Ooh, okay. So, I know there are some people that had mixed opinions on the change to the encounter system in Star Ocean 2 and how you can actually kind of avoid the random encounters, which kind of spits in the face of, you know, classic RPGs. But I've done both now, and I have to say I actually prefer this version because it feels modern, and if you want to, you can engage in every fight you can engage in every single fight. But the thing I like about this, so if I wanted to, I could literally ignore all of these until I saw one that had an extra head on top of it, and that would be a boss encounter, so I would just focus on the boss encounters. And when I don't want to, for the fights that don't really matter, I can ignore them. I like that. Or when you've done enough fights in a dungeon crawl and you're just like, I think I should move on with the story, but I'm lost and I keep running into nonstop encounters. I like the idea that you can just walk past the enemies. Okay, I got 2 timed things here. So in First Departure, the random encounters, while they don't bother me, they do become a bit much in some of the later dungeons. And on the world map, with the constant need for backtracking, without any fast travel, the random encounters can get real rough. They can get real rough. Not difficult, tedious. That's what you never want them to become, is tedious. I still love the game, First Departure, but oh boy.
There's just no fooling these guys.
Ooh. You're that lady I ran into last time, right? Yeah. Is that a cell phone in her hand? No, I think that's a pen. Bureaucrat. Oh!
Ow!
She face planted.
Oh!
Oh! She did it again. Oh boy. Okay, she's clumsy. That means she's charming.
She isn't stalking us, is she? No, she couldn't be.
Yeah, who are we? We're nobody. We're just a bunch of aliens that showed up on this planet. Ooh, there's a shop. Hey there, you wanna buy my shit? I'd be super on board with you buying my shit. Ooh, safety shoes are better for Reyna and Celine. Oh, I already own 2. I've just never equipped them, I guess, to Reyna or Celine. Alright, good to know. Laced boots, just better defense, but no other bonuses. Crested shield, good avoid, and it's better for 2 of my characters. So I will buy 2 of those. I don't even care about popping the spectacles for cheaper money, whatever. Cheaper equipment. Money means nothing at this point. Steel armor, I own 3. So I should probably, and I don't think any of my people have them currently equipped. Steel armor? Are they equipped? I think just, no, never mind. Only 1 has an E. So yeah, I can just give him steel armor. Mithril coat nullifies instant death. I could give that to Celine. And apparently it has better stats. Ooh, it gives you plus 80 int. That'd be good for Celine. Tiara of the Arc. Good defense, but it lowers everybody's stats. Light Whip. 820 damage. That's probably a huge upgrade for whatever Ernest has, because he's barely been a part of my team. I haven't actually played with him yet. The Cestus of Poison. Ooh. Ooh, they nerfed that one in this game. In First Departure, the Cestus of Poison is probably Ilya's best early weapon. Before you get, what was it, Rune Metal or Damascus? You can combine the Cestus of Poison with one of those, I think, in order to make the Dragon Claw, which is really good for Ilya. Alright, oh no, the Mithril Coat lowers your int, so I'm not going to give you that. I will give you the Crested Shield, Priestess. I will give you the Light Whip and the Crested Shield, Ernest. I earnestly do declare. Alright, there was a private action. Back here, a time-gated private action. It's another thing. The private actions in First Departure, while I did get a bunch of them, even though I was actively looking for them, I think I still missed a bunch in First Departure. And that kind of sucks. Like, so I kind of like that this game will actually specifically let you know, like, kind of where you need to go for those. because it gets you a lot of good character stuff. And I feel like I missed out on a decent chunk of character stuff just because I got unlucky and didn't find every spot. And you have to keep leaving the town and coming back in. Yeah, what are you up to, Celine?
Oh, Claude, this lady is a fortune teller, apparently. I'm getting my fortune told right now. I'm told she's extremely accurate.
Oh, all right.
Really? Well, what are you consulting
What
with
can
her
I
about?
ask you? What can I ask you? Prove your accuracy. What was my childhood pet's name? Prove your accuracy. Oh, no, that's not a fortune, though.
That's a secret. Why don't you ask her about something, too?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sounds good.
So, what do you wish to consult me about?
Oh, that voice. Oh, hey there, darling. What do you wish to consult me about? Tell me my fortune, assess my training. Am I compatible with Celine? That one almost feels like it'd be trolling Celine. And I like the idea of that because it feels like it'd be teasing Celine. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not compatible with Celine. Celine is a nice character. I like her character. But she's like a super girly girl. And that's not my type. So I'll tell you, she's not my type. But I feel like this is a fun answer. Or a fun question.
Tell me how compatible I am with Celine.
Wait, Claude?
It's not my name.
Relax. It's just for fun.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's got her
Are
flustered.
you sure this is what you want to know?
It is.
Yes, go ahead.
Very well.
Kulu, tingle tingle, Kulu limpa.
Yes, I see now.
What do you see?
You two are quite compatible with each other.
As friends. Not romantically.
Really?
Although Celine completely buys into this.
Yes, I see that the woman being older than the man will allow her to play a vital role in his life.
Well, that's because men die younger. So literally, if she's older, then she'll be around for more of my life.
Really now?
Statistically, men die younger.
It may not seem like there is any sense of balance at first glance, but you two complement each other well, picking up the slack for each other whenever necessary.
I don't know about that. Is this an opposites attract situation? I don't think it is.
Oh my. It seems like you two would build a nice and enduring family after marriage.
Don't want kids.
Sounds like a long-term thing, definitely. That is all. Farewell, then.
Oh, Celine. No, I like Celine as a character, but like,
Well, that was a
no.
surprise.
I would not want to romance Celine. Actually, I was thinking a lot about this. Like, I don't think I would want to romance any of the characters. The only character I actually think has a level of emotional maturity and like genuine, what's the word? Like depth in terms of something like that would be Reina, but she was designed to be like that. But like honestly, Celine is way too much of a girly girl, and that drives me kind of crazy, and not in a fun, cute way. Priestess is an awesome mad scientist, but she is a kid. And she acts like it too. Welch is a little bit of a brat and also kind of acts like a kid, even though she isn't. But she's like, I don't know, not mature enough. Like, you can be silly and dumb while still being mature.
What did you expect to hear, Claude?
You know.
I can't blame you for being tongue-tied. I'm pretty surprised myself, actually.
But I do like all the characters. Like, they're likable characters. I think that's what the Star Ocean games kind of do best, is they make very likable characters. In First Departure, all the characters I had on my team, I liked them all. Some got more development than others. I'm so sorry to Parisi, who wasn't on my team for very long because she joined so late game. So I didn't really get a good chance to learn much about Parisi. But yeah, like I liked all the characters. I really had a special fondness for Ioshua. Ioshua was really likable. He was almost like an autistic Vulcan with wings. I don't know, I just found him very charming, very disarming. I liked Cius. He was very blunt and straightforward, and I respond well to that. Ilia is my favorite character in First Departure. Claude's mom. Huh. Hey, isn't that Reyna? What's she up to? Oh, something I learned this morning. Click here, then open this thing here. Oh, she's learning computers. She's never used a computer before. So yeah, I beat First Departure this morning. And I was letting the credits roll while I was just kind of grooving out to the very anime music. And then they finally got to the American cast list. The English voice actors. And I noticed Yuri Lowenthal was the voice of Roddick, the main character from First Departure. And I was just like, oh! The entire game, he sounded so familiar and it never clicked in my brain. He's freaking Spider-Man. Oh, I thought that was so cool, that Yuri Lowenthal. Oh, I love that. Anyway, she's learning computers. And then, huh? Reformat all devices. What does that mean? Well, whatever. Yes. Oh, don't reformat all the devices. You're screwing over this whole public computer terminal. Oh, she's breaking the internet. She's breaking Energy Needs' public information system. Huh. That's weird. It stopped working. Oh my god, it's like my mom trying to use a computer. I don't understand. Why isn't it doing the thing? So what now? I can't get it back to the way it was before. Yeah, hide. Hide behind the chair where she can clearly see somebody kneeling behind it. Ah, forget it. I didn't want to use that anyway. What is it, sir? Why are you kneeling behind this chair? Nothing. It's nothing at all. Don't mind me. Oh, those new people are fucking weird. Gamers, please don't do what Claude and Reyna just did. Oh, that was actually, I think, breaking the fourth wall. They were literally talking. I thought he was just talking to all the other people in the room. No. Yeah, okay. Don't just randomly reformat all of your devices. Luckily, this is something I am very familiar with. Oh, I got another private action. Ooh. Opera and Welch. And I'm hiding.
Opera? What exactly is it you see in Ernest?
It's a fair question.
Well, if I had to pick one thing, I guess it'd be the way he focuses on something and just keeps plugging away at it until it's done.
Yeah, I suppose that could be considered charming. It could also be considered infuriating. You know, just saying.
We also share an interest in ancient ruins. I was one of his students, after all.
Ooh, that's super inappropriate.
Aha! Now I get it. You saw him on the job and you were hooked.
That wasn't the only thing, of course.
Uh-oh.
Ernest seems like the type that knows how to handle a woman, too.
I mean, he looks like a burned out German magician who burned his family alive. So, I don't know.
I won't deny that, no. But that's more of a distraction than an attraction to me.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not so bad. Sure beats a guy who doesn't know anything about girls at all. Am I right?
I don't know. I'd like to think that's not true because I don't really know much.
Welch, you do know what would happen if you started going after Ernest, right?
I know. I'm not the sort of girl who steals other girls' boyfriends.
That's not true. She liked the idea
Sure,
that
hope not.
I was Reina's and she wanted to take me away. So that is not true.
I wish I could find a cute single guy somewhere.
How about Claude?
It's not my name. Did you hear that? Something just came from the bushes. Weird.
Claude?
No. Please don't put that idea in her head.
I don't know. He's just... What's the word I'm looking for? He's just missing something, you know? Besides, I'm not into wimpy guys like that.
I'm
But it'd be great if someone like Diaz turned out to be all soft and sentimental deep down. It fits so well with his hunky looks. Ooh, and I'd like someone older too. Someone who's nice, but also a little bit naughty, you know?
Jesus.
Ooh, but someone in a suit or wearing all white always gets me too. And don't get me started on muscular dudes.
Jesus fucking Christ. Welch. Calm the F down.
That's enough. I'm sorry I brought that up.
God. Something just fell. I'm gonna go check on that really quick. Okay. Sounded like it was something in my apartment. It was not. It's a neighbor kid throwing something, I guess. Freaking Welch, man. What I want to know is there a guy who's hot and cool and generous and mature and sensitive, but just ever so slightly timid who will love nobody else but me? Sure. Sure. All of those things, yes. Ernest is just the perfect guy. There's something a bit cold about him, but that's what makes me want to conquer that part of him all the more. You know, I don't. I can't relate to your guys' mating rituals. I'm a bit of a gray ace myself, so like, yeah, I kind of struggle with that kind of stuff. Like, it's hard for me to relate in that regard.
Excuse me, Mayor Nall told us we could obtain a Synard here?
Yeah, we're here for a Synard, please.
Oh, are you Mr. Claude C. Kenny? He's already contacted us about you. You can head over to the director's office if you like.
I love that he uses his initial. Like Ronix. In First Departure, every time he says his full name with his initial in the middle, I'm just like, aw. You pass that down to your son. And another reason I think Ilya is his mom. Ilya says all like the same catchphrases that Claude says at the end of a fight. Like, I'd give that 10 out of 10. And he fights the same way, and he looks like her, and yeah.
Ah, good to meet you. The mayor told me all about you. My name is Artis. I'm the director of this facility.
Nice to meet you, Artis. I like that name.
This man will be
better than
handling
Daryl.
the Synard creation process for you.
What do you mean by creation?
A Synard is a living creature, yes, but we have to program it with data about its new master before it'll follow directions and orders.
That sounds a bit cold.
Wow. That sounds kind of cruel, actually.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah.
The signards we raise are genetically modified from the moment they are conceived, so really it's just another part of the process.
Oof. That voice actor. That voice actor's done several voices in this game, and it's like, oof. Like, you didn't want to take another take on that one, voice director? Nope. Okay.
Let's not waste any time. He'll lead you through the data
Poor
entry
signards.
process. So let him know. if
Like,
you
they're
have
living
any
creatures, and they're utilized like tools.
Thank you.
They're not mistreated, but they're still utilized like tools, which, you know, debatedly could be mistreatment.
This way, please.
Burp.
We'll begin the data recording in just a moment. I'll call you into the data entry room when we're ready.
You're damn right you will.
All right.
We're VIPs, yo.
Hey, you sure this is gonna work? We've never worked with non-Nedians before.
Yeah. Oh.
Who knows? We don't have a choice. Orders from above.
Damn right, your boss said you have to.
Man, I wish I could get a promotion.
Welcome to the real world, jackass. There aren't any promotions.
I don't know how comfortable I am with this whole data entry thing. Is that the only way to do this?
Yeah, can't you just give us like a flying motorcycle? You guys are supposedly the most advanced race in the universe.
Claude, do you
Not my
think
name.
there's any way we can tell people on Expel that we're on energy need?
Right, Claude's the only one that actually knows, right? Yeah. He should tell them. It's cruel that he hasn't, actually. But is it overtly cruel, or is it just unintentionally cruel? Ooh.
Huh?
Like, they deserve to know, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, from Expel's point of view, we pretty much vanished into thin air, didn't we?
I mean, yeah, technically.
Look, about Expel.
What is it, Claude?
You know how you all had friends and family and loved ones and a life and places that you called home and places you like to visit and go and remember and things you liked about the planet you lived on? Yeah, about that.
Never mind.
About all of that.
Well, we're all set. Right this
Ooh.
way, please.
I'll have to tell you guys later. Bad voice actor over
All
here.
right, We'll begin
Called
with
me in.
Claude's personal data.
It's not my
Please
name.
proceed inside. It's completely painless, I promise.
Alright, scan me, baby.
Now stay perfectly still until I say it's okay to move. We'll be done in just a moment.
He's already moving.
All right, you're free to go.
Oh, already?
Next up would be Reyna. This way, please.
Boo, AI bot.
Oh,
Boo.
okay.
Boo. Fuck AI.
Here we go. Now just relax. All done.
Yeah, at least Claude has a sort of basic
Glad there's at
understanding of
least
what's
one data
happening.
subject I don't have to worry much about.
Reyna, on the other hand, she's never seen technology like this.
What?
Anyway, next up.
Yeah, he's got to deal with three
What was
varieties of
that?
aliens.
We've lost control of the Synard we're working on.
What?
It's going to destroy this place if we don't do something.
Claude,
Not my name,
Let's go!
but let's go.
Whoa, there it is! I guess we've got no choice.
Leap down heroically. Superhero landing. Yeah! Not a superhero landing, but still pretty cool. This living creature that has been maybe mistreated. We're about to fuck it up. Ooh, another thing that's really nice is if you choose to, you can skip the special animations. You can't do that in First Departure. Ooh, broken. Kick his ass! Oh, poor little guy. Oh, God, forgot to pop an experience card.
I'm quite happy with this.
I don't really have, like, there are experience cards in First Departure, but man, they're not easy to get. So,
This is how you do it.
in this game, they're really easy to get. Replicating them doesn't work very often. In fact, the ratio of crafting, like how often it works in
Well,
First Departure,
I never thought this would happen.
not as much.
No offense, sir, but what did you expect? We were inputting data from an alien species into the Synard.
Okay,
Of course this was gonna happen.
it's a little xenophobic.
Now, wait just a minute.
We lost one of our valuable Synards thanks to you. So now what? Listen, we weren't... An apology's not going to make up for this. Director, I'm going to need a boost in my research funding to make up for this.
Prima donna.
What a terrible thing to happen.
I thought he was gonna say, what a douchebag. What a
I'm
douche.
sorry, sir.
No, it's not your fault. It was the Synard who wouldn't accept your data.
But it didn't have to die for it.
I
Well,
agree.
it's obvious by this point that inputting your data into a Synard isn't going to work.
So what will we do now then?
Well, there is one thing we could try.
What's that?
We better not discuss it here. Let's go back to my office.
Nuts. If only I were a little earlier. I could have had my front page exclusive. Enraged Synard Levels Breeding Facility.
So she is a reporter. I was getting a reporter vibe from her. Awesome. A freaking alien reporter who thinks that we're gonna make a juicy story. She's this game's version of Lois Lane. That is a character I am not familiar with because I missed the ability to meet her on my first playthrough. Oh, I was gonna say she did a superhero landing. She did not. They've made her charmingly clumsy.
Thank you. I don't really want too many
Of course
people
they
to
did.
hear this. Not that it matters much to them.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, sir.
Don't worry about it. Just go over into that transporter over there for me, all right? It's unlocked.
Excuse me, sir. What do you have in mind for us going in your office? Don't worry about it. I don't think I want to go in your office.
You.
Yes, sir?
All right. You. Sir.
What was that about?
You'll have the
What was
rest
that about?
explained to you on the other side. Hopefully, the mayor won't
Like
have
that's
any
one of her
complaints.
animations. God, I
Are we
love that
getting involved in
the
something under the table here?
pictures actually, like, they're a little bit animated. Their eyes move, their mouths move. Makes me wish that happened in First Departure, because they don't do that in First Departure.
Hey, you're here to save the universe, aren't you? We all have to make some sacrifices along the way.
What do you mean?
Look, do you want a Synard or not? Just get going.
All right.
All right, makes sense. You have a sacrifice pill? Freak.
Could I ask you one question, though?
What?
Wow, he's just so over us. What? What do you want to know? What the hell do you want to know?
whose data was it that caused the Synard to go berserk?
I don't see the point of answering that question.
It did go berserk when Reyna got scanned.
Fair enough.
It's not fair enough. Answer the question. Dick cheese.
Now where are we?
Noel's home.
What are you doing in my home?
That is a good question. What are we doing in your home?
Oh,
Well, I would introduce myself, but that would be a strange way to start things off, given the circumstances.
It's fair.
I'm really sorry. We were transported here from Artis's office.
Artis?
Yes, Null sent us there to get a Synard.
Freaking Space
Didn't
Brock.
work out too well, though.
I see. So you're the outsiders that were transported to Energy Need.
That's who we are.
You knew about us?
Yes. Only a certain few know, mind you. It's the same level of classification as the Return of the 10 Wise Men.
I apologize for coming
So
here
very
so suddenly,
classified.
but we simply have to have a Synard.
Is that why you came here?
Yep. The Synard we had in North City went berserk on us during the data entry phase.
Ah, that figures. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
So, you know what you're supposed to do for us?
What? Didn't Artis even tell you where he was sending all of you?
Nope.
Well,
not even a little bit.
You're in the Endangered Species Protection Zone. I'm Noel Chandler, director and resident zoologist. So you're here for a wild Synard, then?
Wild?
Synards were originally wild animals. The Synards in North City have been genetically re-engineered for the Nedians' purposes.
There are wild ones too?
Near extinction, but yes. In fact, the last one's in the critically endangered protection zone. You'll be meeting that Synard in just a moment. I imagine you'll be fighting soon afterward.
Sounds like that'll be a little morally dicey.
Why?
It's perfectly natural Synard behavior. Once a Synard realizes its opponent is stronger in might and will than itself, it will defend its new master with its life if needed.
It's dark, so we need to assert ourselves as the alpha.
So we just have to fight the wild Synard and beat it.
You make it sound so easy. It's not just a matter of physical strength. If your heart isn't in it, then it's simply not going to happen. Do you think you have what it takes?
We're heroes. It's what we do.
Noel?
How about we pay the Synard a visit then?
But this is the last wild Synard in existence.
Freaking George and Gracie.
If it dies, it dies. It's the fate of the species. It's as simple as that. Survival is a battle, and only the strong survive. Isn't that how it works?
Oh, he is such a scientist. That was a rough thing. Rough thing for him to say. Not inaccurate, but ooh, he is such a scientist. It's a little cold, but it was accurate. All right, the save route, that saved icon was a little close. Just a little close to the door. There we go. Yep, you can fish in any body of water in this game. And this guy has a body of water. I was looking at that. A bunny goby. There's also a medium fish. So let's make it a little easier to get. And then let's pop some music in here. Apparently I've never used music. Oh, Man, okay, I'm so used to always having all of that. Guess I can do orchestra instead. But I don't have any songs composed, so I couldn't perform anything. Oh, apparently that doesn't matter as long as you have the instruments. In the first game, you had to compose. Neat. Oh. Do that later. Come on, bunny! Oh, the bunny in the first game. So different. And so much harder to get. Oh, it's so much, and you don't get him until so much later in the game. The Cave of Crimson Crystals. I must assume, okay. The Cave of Crimson Crystals. Good name. CCC. C cubed. I'm sad on this playthrough I'm not going to be able to recruit Noel.
Something's wrong here. It feels different
I like
from the
Noel.
last time I made my rounds.
He's kind of a very zen dude. And he reminds me of Brock. But with like elf ears. But yeah, I already have 7 teammates and I want to recruit the character I've never recruited before. So I can only get 1 more. So I have to, if Noel offers, I'm going to have to refuse.
Different?
It couldn't be. But it would never attack people.
What is it?
The animals around here are frantic. They're ready to attack at the slightest provocation.
Well, we
I've
got
never
weapons.
Experienced something like this before.
What? Now the other animals are going crazy too?
Whew, Caleb. Calm down there, Caleb.
This certainly isn't your fault, but this is definitely somebody else's doing. No doubt about that.
Well, they're probably sensing the 10 wise men and they're all freaking out.
The 10 wise men.
It's certainly something they could do, but I never imagined they would go this far.
Are the animals in the protection zone usually holed up inside this cave?
No, they shouldn't be here at all. Usually the Synard's scent is enough to keep them away.
But if they're going crazy, then nothing would stop them.
Oh no! What if those animals run into the Synard?
Then they're dead. Then they are dead as dicks. Oh, I love the way that dungeon crawls are handled in this game better than in First Departure. Again, I love First Departure. Great game. It's just the quality of life stuff in this game. Like, part of me almost wishes I had played First Departure first, because I wouldn't have known how much better it was going to get. Like, I still had a blast. It's just... Ooh, the things that bugged me did bug me. But it wasn't even the game's fault. It couldn't have known what was going to be made in the future. The reporter. Oh, she's a giant klutz.
Ow! I hope nobody saw that. I'm never gonna find a man if they see me tripping around all the time.
You've never seen a rom-com. In every rom-com, the more klutzy and clumsy a woman is, somehow the more every single man finds them appealing. According to movies. Oh, she dropped something.
Never lets up, does she? I'm amazed she's out here by herself.
I mean, she's in a very dangerous place, evidently. Ooh. Crimson Prisms. A natural cavern lined with crystals that glitter a faint red. Columns taller than a person abound. dyeing the entire space in the crimson of their light. Ooh, hello. Ooh, that one has a boss. See, I like the option to like choose which ones I want to fight. The ones that have a boss just give you better rewards, and so they're just worth it more. Alright, let's kill this hellhound. Oop! He's a fast motherfucker. Nice.
Anyone hurt? That's how you do it.
41,000 experience, not terrible. I'm used to getting a little bit more, but you know what? That's not terrible at all. Alright, that one's a boss, but you know what? I want to pick up that thing before I forget to pick it up. Wonder if it's like a cell phone and I can just call her. Like, hey, you want to join the Avengers?
Whoa, what's this? Looks like a business card. Chisato Madison, reporter, The Need Times.
Oh, we actually got her her lanyard. Chisato Madison. That's a name. Better than Daryl. Or Craig. Wasn't Craig the name of the doctor in that one town in this game? I could be wrong about that. Nope, nope. Nah. There are better places to level. Don't need to worry about these little guys. Let's see, we got a save point down there. I definitely want to get the save point. Looks like I can get to the save point this way. Ah, I knew I wasn't going to make that. No, I definitely prefer the way the dungeons are laid out in this game. There were way too many transitions in the first game. And again, it's not that game's fault. This game kind of makes it all one large, seamless, you know, explorable area.
It's over.
The other one had more hardware limitations.
This is how you do it.
But the transitions could sometimes be a little distracting. Again, not bad. Very normal for most RPGs in existence. I don't know, I probably shouldn't have played this one first. I'm still not upset that I did, because I freaking love this game. This game has very quickly climbed to, like, my top 20 at least. Which is pretty good. Like, I've played a lot of games in my life. So saying top 20, that while that might not sound very high, that actually is very high.
Well, I'd say that's worth a 10 out of 10.
Ah, damn it, I think I got backstruck. Yep. Luckily, I don't lose all of my orbs anymore. Damn it, these balls. They love to move.
That's one for us.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright. I'll backstrike you.
Oh, it's these guys again.
I need to check if, I think Claude does. If he has Dragon Roar. Dragon Roar in, First Departure is freaking broken. And I wonder, I don't know if I ever used Dragon Roar in this game. But the name is familiar, so I think this game had it also. But I think I just got other powers around the same time, and I just never got around to using it. Dragon Roar would be a good one to, god damn it, to have. Ooh, a boss. That makes it better. Alright, let's kill him. Got him. Oh, this game is just also just so much visually just more stunning. And the combat is a lot more intuitive and dynamic. Again, it's not the fault of the previous entry that it wasn't as advanced, because this game didn't exist yet. Special arts. Claude. Mirror Blade and Helmet Break. Two I very much like. Oh, I do have Dragon Roar. Let's see if it handles similarly to how it handles in the first game, because Roddick's Dragon Roar is like psycho broken. Ooh, that's better for Celine. Nice. Take it. See, even with optional fights, like, I'm still getting in plenty of combat. But it's not like every 6 steps I'm getting into a battle where I'm just like, oh, I gotta fight the same enemies again. It's like, no, like I can choose when to get into a fight most of the time. Outside of occasionally, like, one of them just bumps me. But that's okay, because that just means I need to do better. Oh, apparently I was in the right area. I need to go back to that save point. Did I tag that save point? I did, okay. Apparently I was right next to it and didn't even realize. Ah, well, I got that eagle shawl, which is good for Celine, so I'm not upset by that. Oh yeah, the map is more intuitive in this game. The dungeon layouts are more intuitive, and just, it's nicer that they don't have the transitions. Oof. Oh, we got like spider wizards.
The Synard!
Oh. Yeah, forgot to grab some. You know, it's funny. That spider wizard, that's the exact same design as one of the generals in the first game. Like one of the recurring bad guys that's sort of hunting you and tormenting you and your team. That's funny. They did reuse a lot of creature designs.
Oh no, we've got to help it.
I'm not upset by that. Like, they're beautiful designs. And they're made even more beautiful in this game. Oh, that's a boss. Experience. Kill it! Dragon Roar doesn't work exactly the same. Oh, but it's still pretty good. Like, it tags them for a good number of hits. Though I did like the way it flowed better in First Departure. There we go. I finally got a point for First Departure. God, she doesn't want to stand still.
That's one for us.
312,000 experience. Oh, good experience.
I can feel the power.
I can feel the power.
This isn't unexpected.
Yeah, our team is full of a bunch of badasses. Priestess went up 4 levels and got Frank and Robbie, which is a really good little power. I like Frank and Robbie. Everybody went up a bunch of levels. Nice.
Those monsters injured the Synard in that battle. Do we really still have to fight it just to
Yeah.
establish some kind of stupid pecking order?
Like, honestly, what would be the point? He's injured. Hey, Game Mine! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going?
Don't. It's hurt.
Yeah, I don't think we should fight it. I hope the game gives me an option.
Stop it! I beg you!
Like, yeah, it's not in a fighting condition.
Baby
No.
Synards!
Babies. Aw.
Are you sure about this, Claude?
It's not my name.
I can't do this. I can't take a child from its mother, and I certainly can't fight with an injured Synard.
Claude.
Good man.
You can call me a wimp if you want, but I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I feel happy but also disappointed. All I did was play a video game today. Well, it depends on what video game and just how much time you put into it. Like, how much time did you put into it? That's the question. And what game? Because I do know what you mean. There was a day, like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, where it was the first day in months I didn't actually have to go anywhere, so I didn't go anywhere. I didn't even have to leave my apartment. And from the moment I woke up to like 30 minutes before I ended up going like to bed, I just kind of played a video game. And I hadn't done that since I was a kid. And even at the end of the day, I was like, that was too much. Like, I was having fun and I lost track of time, but like, that was too much. So I do know what you mean. Yeah. I like how Reina's going near the babies. Like, don't piss off the mama.
It's all right. You've made the right choice.
Ooh,
I guess
Metroid
we're
Prime
done
4.
here. We'll have to go back to Null and see if there's something else we can do.
What do you think of it? Also lost track of time. Yeah, same thing happened to me a few weeks ago. Like, I didn't even realize so much time in the day had gone by. And then when I did realize, I was just like, okay, I'll just play for a few more minutes and get to a good stopping point. And suddenly a few more hours went by. And then it's like, shit, that's the whole day. All right. And, like, I felt bad. But it also, like, I was having fun. So, it wasn't bad, but it felt bad. Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't feel right even if there's nothing to do. I just wish I could not care about wasting a day. See, I don't consider it wasting, but it's just, you know, you could use time, like, we could both use our time more effectively, so spread it out. Because I don't think it's a waste if you're having fun. Like, that's using time. But but I do see where you're coming from, and I do agree to an extent. Like, on that day where all I did was play a video game, like, I didn't feel like I'd wasted the day at all, but I feel like there were so many other things that I'd wanted to do, and I didn't do anything else but that one thing, and that made me feel bad as a result. But I still had fun, so I would never call it a waste of a day. Like, I needed that day. Like, I needed a day where I just did what I wanted to do. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Wait a minute!
What is it, Noel?
It's acting strange again. Like it's trying to tell us something.
Plot. Join.
Reina!
You want to help us?
You know what it's saying, Reina?
He looks happy, actually.
It's just a matter of getting your thoughts across. After that, the rest is easy. Let's go.
We just jump on it. We forever.
For all your help, Noel. This sign art is just what we need in the battle against the 10 wise men.
Wait, can you take me with you?
Noel?
The 10 wise men would never exist if it weren't for the mistakes my Needian forefathers made. I wouldn't feel right leaving you to shoulder the burden alone.
Noel!
Besides, the wise men have sent my animals into a violent frenzy. That's enough motivation for me to want to fight them.
Oh, I like Noel so much. Sadly, I'm going to have to say no to him, but I like Noel, so that makes me sad. I hope Chisato is nice. I have no idea. I've never recruited Chisato. But I already have 7 people, so I can't recruit him and get the character I've never gotten before. So I have to reject Noel. Next time around, on my next playthrough, I don't think I'll be recruiting Welch. So I will, I'll be able to keep Noel and get Chisato, if I even like Chisato. Also, my feelings are mixed. It's my first ever Metroid game, and the atmosphere is nice, and the action, shooting, looking for secrets, all hits in my opinion, but the story and pacing, not to mention the hand-holding, and in my opinion, linearity. Okay, yeah. That's the thing about Metroid 4. It is more linear than almost every Metroid game that ever came before it. There is still an element of open worldness where you can kind of explore a little bit, but it is gated behind certain items to an extent that other Metroid games don't suffer from. Metroid Prime 4, in my opinion, was a beautiful game, and I had an absolute blast playing it from beginning to end. But since it's your first Metroid game, I can tell you, I personally liked Metroid Prime, the original one, better. And they remastered it not too long ago. So they do have the remaster on the Switch. Metroid Prime Remastered. That game, in my opinion, is just a better Metroid Prime. It's, it's so good. But 4 was gorgeous. I love the atmosphere. I love the music. The action was great. The boss fights in 4, all the boss fights and mini boss fights, I thought were highlights. I absolutely adored the mini boss fights, like every single one. Yeah, the game was a little more handholdy than other Metroid games. I definitely noticed that. A lot of people noticed that. If you're looking for a more true Metroid experience, there's 2 Metroid games on the Switch that I would highly recommend. Metroid Prime Remaster, which is a phenomenal and, in my opinion, the definitive Metroid Prime experience. Yeah, I wish there were more bosses. Those were great and unique. They really were, right? Like, they were the highlight of the game for me. Like, they were challenging, they were fun, they had interesting mechanics behind each of them. I do wish there were more of them. But yeah, Metroid Prime Remastered. and Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread is also like the definitive side-scrolling Metroid experience. Like it took the experience that Metroid mastered over the course of many games in like Super Metroid and Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid Fusion, and it just kind of learned from all of them and made a better game. So like those two games, if you want definitive Metroid experiences, I would highly recommend Metroid Prime Remaster and Metroid Dread. Phenomenal games. I came out of an area with a new power-up and was thinking, okay, I can try going there, and then narration, hey, you should go here. Yeah. I hear Metroid Dread is really great. I will try the demo. Oh, absolutely try the demo. If a game ever has a demo, try the demo first. Also, read other reviews, like read user reviews to see what other people think. Don't just take my word for it. But, yeah, like Metroid Dread, I put off playing it for a long time. And then I finally just bit the bullet and decided, like, it's stupid that I haven't played this. I'm a lifelong Metroid fan. Played it and was obsessed. I got hooked so easy. It's challenging, but fun and manageable. That's the thing. It's very challenging, but if you're a gamer that just sticks with it, you can learn the patterns and you can adapt and you can overcome every enemy that's just owning you. Like, oh, it's so good. It's almost like a little Dark Souls-y sometimes with the bosses just kicking your ass, and then you come back with the knowledge that you have about the boss and you kind of just learn and do better. Oh, the final boss fight in Metroid Dread. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It was definitely challenging. Metroid Prime 4 could be a little easy at parts. I'm trying to think if there was a boss that actually had me struggling. I don't think I struggled on any of the bosses, even the final boss. There was one boss where... Have you beaten Metroid Prime 4 yet? It sounds like you have, but like, have you beaten it yet? I don't want to accidentally give a spoiler. No, I need you here protecting the animals.
Isn't that all the more reason why someone needs to stay and watch over the protection zone, though?
Yeah.
We need you to protect the animals, Noel.
Claude.
It's not my name.
There's got to be some way to calm the animals down again. I think you're the only one who'd be able to figure it out. We both have different battles to fight.
Yeah, you're right. I am still the director, I suppose.
I'm sorry, Noel. I really like Noel. I like Noel more than I like Welch. Like, Welch is fun, but she's a lot. Noel, though, is a pretty level-headed guy who, you know, yeah, he has a purpose. I got to the ending today. I also realized I can't do 100% because I missed tutorial scans, so I will probably just look up the true ending. Yeah, So, okay. I missed one scan. One goddamn scan. If it wasn't for one scan, I would have had 100%, and I am so pissed off about that. I'm still pissed off about that. The fight with the first big boss with the plant monster, I don't remember its name. I scanned it, but I forgot. Well, it's not that I forgot. I didn't even consider that his projectiles would be their own separate scans. Those little like puffy things that it shoots at you. My brain just didn't consider that those were their own scan. So I didn't scan them. And because of that, I missed out on 100%. That one thing. Oh, I'm so pissed off about it still. I love the game, though. It is a very fun game, and it's gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous. But it could be more challenging. There is a hard mode, so you could always play it on hard mode. I haven't done hard mode yet, but it was a game I enjoyed enough that I would like to do hard mode.
I hope you do. We need them gone from our lives to have our peace and
I know I want to replay Metroid Dread because Games Done Quick. They just had their SGDQ, their Summer Games Done Quick, just like a few days ago. And one of the speedruns was a Metroid Dread speedrun, and damn, that was a fun one to watch, and it really got me kind of wanting to replay it again.
Noel?
I think I don't have those either. I couldn't have even known since this is my first Metroid game and I had no clue I should scan. Yeah, no, Metroid Prime. See, Metroid, that's not even a Metroid thing. That's a Metroid Prime thing. Because scanning everything was not a thing in, like, the original Metroid, Super Metroid, Metroid 2, the Game Boy Metroid. It wasn't a thing in the Game Boy Advance Metroid games. Like, that's literally just a Metroid Prime thing. So the original Metroid Prime started that. And then Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime 3, they continued that. And then it went away until Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, if you aren't in the mood to replay the game, then I would just YouTube the 100% ending. Yeah.
You should pay another visit to the Centropolis next. You need to tell Mayor Null that you've procured a Synard.
I will.
I hope I'll see you all again.
And then I'll unlock all the fast travel spots.
Sure.
In the future, I see Noel as being a regular recruitment. Like, on future playthroughs. I like Noel. I think I know the layout of the team I'm going to choose for, like, my main team in the future. But that all depends also on whether or not I even like Chisato, because I don't know if I will. All right, I know how to fly. I know how to fly this. Yeah. Also, how is your playthrough here looking? How far are you? I think I'm pretty far in the game. I just got my ability to fly, which is very nice. Oh, look at that. I'm traveling over the entire world map so fast. Oh, I love it. I'm also on the next planet, which is very cool. So a big thing happened on the last planet I was on. The planet I was playing on the entire game. Last time I was playing, we found the MacGuffin that we were looking for the entire game. And when we were climbing the tower to fight it, a bunch of evil things ambushed us. I was kidnapped by my own father, sort of, teleported away, and then I had to trick him into coming back down to the planet to fight a suicide mission to try to save the planet, and then I failed miserably, and that planet got destroyed. So every city I'd been to, every NPC I befriended, all the kids I saved, all the family members of my team, they're all dead. They died. Brutally. Oh. So now I'm on another planet. Trying to get revenge. Yeah. Yeah, they blew up the planet that you started on. That you played the vast majority of the game on. It's gone. And it's not even like it disappeared. Like, no, it crumbled slowly into oblivion. It's very, very gone. Oh boy, it was rough. It was actually really cool. Well, in that case, I think I lost the plot. Yeah, so we failed to save the planet, and now we're on another planet, trying to save the universe. The loss of one planet didn't slow us down. We have to save every planet. But you still have Reina with you. I do. We all were fighting the bad guys. They teleported away, and me and my team got caught in the teleport beam. So we got saved accidentally, but the planet didn't get saved. And so all the people that we knew died. It was pretty heavy, actually. Like, it had such an air of failure to it. Ooh. Alright. Never done this one. Let's see.
Who are you?
I'm an alien. Nice to meet you.
You're Chisato Madison, aren't you?
Chisato. Chisato.
Well, yes. How did you know my name?
It's a cool name.
We found your business card in a cave of crimson crystals.
Oh, I dropped it, huh?
You did.
So tell us, why are you following us around all the time?
Yeah, Lois.
Well, why do you think? You're the great hero sallying forth to slay the 10 wise men. I'm just covering your beat. Haven't you noticed the publicity you've been getting? Every man, woman, and child on Need is following your story right now.
That's pretty cool. We're famous on this
that
planet.
still doesn't mean you have to go sneaking around monster territory by yourself like that.
Are you kidding me? I'm a crusader for the truth. No monster
Is
could
this planet
possibly
also
withstand
going
my
to go
burning
kaboom?
passion
I
for
don't
the
know,
story.
actually. This planet is in as much danger as every other planet in the universe because the people who are responsible for destroying the first planet want to destroy the universe or rule the universe. I'm not sure. One of those. Their full motivations haven't been revealed yet, but I think it was destroy the universe. So this planet could go kaboom. I don't actually know. I have not beaten this game yet.
Are you sure about that?
Of course not. I'm just joking.
I certainly hope this planet doesn't go kaboom because so far it's very interesting. It's very advanced. There's like real cities here and real technology.
I may not look it, but
much
I've
more
got a black
sci-fi.
belt in the Jingu martial arts. My hands are lethal weapons.
Jesus.
Really? Neat.
I couldn't stay with you guys unless I could defend myself a
No,
little.
yeah,
you
it's
know?
very cool, right? I've heard that's something a lot of people who play the Star Ocean series criticize, is that they're supposed to be like sci-fi fantasy, and they lean a lot more towards heroic fantasy than they do science fiction. But this game, like, I think leans a little bit more science fiction, at least, you know, in some areas, and I like that.
What? So wait, you're gonna keep following us?
Well, duh. I've got to find out how your story ends.
But it's dangerous.
Oh, it's all right. I'm more than capable of taking care of myself.
I mean, you have a black belt. Would you like to join us? Why not? Let's have a reporter follow us. It's just like Shepard on the Normandy.
In that case, why don't you just join us?
Huh?
Yeah, you don't have to hide. You don't have to lurk, and you'll have
You're going to
backup.
be tailing us anyway, aren't you, Chisato? We might as well make it a little easier for you.
Yeah, I approve.
Well, sure, but are you sure it's okay?
Sure, we're sure. We'd feel a lot more at ease that way, too.
Yeah, we'll have somebody covering us and making us look good.
In that case, I'd be happy to accept your offer. Well, you heard him, boss. Is it okay if I go on assignment for a while?
Brilliant! As long as you keep your deadlines, you can go anywhere you want for all I care.
He sounds just like Perry White. I love him. I already love him.
Absolutely.
Chisato has joined the party. Alright, I didn't get to recruit her on my first playthrough. So, I'm, not that I've even beaten my first playthrough, but like, I know I missed my ability to recruit her. On my first playthrough, well, that's actually, no, this is my first playthrough. I started a second playthrough. I haven't beaten the second playthrough yet, but I have gotten to this planet on the second playthrough. But I haven't beaten the game yet. The second playthrough is a more casual playthrough I'm just doing in my free time. This playthrough is for streaming only. Alright, let's take a look at her stats. Let's see what she's got. I like her character design. Let's see. Ah, she's the one that can wield guns. For a black belt, she uses guns. Neat. Alright. Let's... Ooh, by the way, I bought Metroid Prime 4 alongside Kirby Air Riders and Splatoon 3 last Sunday. Nice! Very nice. You gotta let me know what you think of Kirby Air Riders. I've been on the fence about whether or not I was gonna get that. I don't know much about it outside of I like Kirby, but I don't know anything about Kirby Air Riders. So let me know what you think. How do I change the team up again? Formation. Nope, not formation. Ah, party formation. I've been playing so much of First Departure, the first Star Ocean. I've kind of forgotten how to play the second one. I'm gonna put Chisato on the main team for now. And I want to keep her away from Caleb over here. So put him in the back. I like him, but like, you know. Yeah. They were on sale at the game store, so I figured best to get them until they are full price for the next year. Yeah, that's true. No, that's smart. Nintendo also almost never puts their stuff on sale. So I think that's a fantastic choice. I like that. I approve. Well, I hope you like both of them. Very much. Alright, max out determination. Where's effort and... Where's effort? Efforts? Oh, what's the other thing that gives you training? Ah, there it is. Resilience. Ah, okay. I almost got to 8 training, which will make her level up faster. You will soon know everything that happens because of your second playthrough. I mean, almost. I think Chisato is one of 2 characters I haven't recruited between both of the playthroughs. The only other character I haven't recruited was the kid on the planet. So there was a 12-year-old kid, a little annoying shit with a book that was like a real cocky a-hole. And this 12-year-old was clearly being set up to join my team. And then his parents died while we were on a mission. And so he's like, can I come with you guys? And I said no for 2 reasons. I said no because he's a 12-year-old kid, and it felt irresponsible to bring a 12-year-old kid on a dangerous mission against unknown evils to save a planet. And 2, he's 12 years old, and he kind of annoyed me. So, so for 2 reasons, I left him behind. Well, 3 reasons. I also left him behind because I thought he'd be safer. Yeah. And then the planet got destroyed, so he died. Whoops. My bad. It wasn't supposed to go down that way. But yeah, he died. So I unintentionally, while trying to keep a 12-year-old safe, got him killed. I don't feel good about that. But I also didn't, I didn't know that was going to happen. So, I don't feel bad about it because... I did what I felt was the right thing in the moment. Oh, and I feel like that should be said sarcastically. So not like, oh, what a tragedy. More like, oh no, what a tragedy. The annoying kid died. Oh no. That's how I read that.
We certainly have, sir. Everything worked out just fine.
Oh no, the kid. Yeah, that was my. Yeah, that's how I read it.
However, I'll need you to find and acquire the source of Nedes energy as quickly as possible.
All right, Null, we're on it.
The source of Nedes energy?
Precisely. It's time for you all.
Oh yeah, and this planet that we're on is sort of like Asgard.
In other words,
where it's like an artificial planet that's kind of floating inside of a protective barrier. It's a really cool design. So it looks like an entire continent of a planet, like floating in space, surrounded by a giant energy field. Like it's really cool. It reminds me a lot of Asgard from the Marvel movies.
The nature of symbology is one step above your traditional symbology. It is the power that we wield as Nedians.
Yeah. The world map looked like it was all just inside the dome. But like from a scale standpoint, it's like the size of like Asia. It's like huge. It's like massive. Like Europe and Asia. It's like the size of Eurasia. It's like which is pretty cool.
As much as I'm ashamed to admit it, even if we as Nedians had every drop of our own power at our fingertips, I fear it would still not be enough to create a force that could overcome our enemy.
Yeah, apparently all the Nedians used to have power, and then they thought that the power had corrupted them and they became a threat to the universe. So once they locked away their great enemy, they abandoned their power so that they could live in peace. And now that their enemy is returned, they find themselves without their power, but their enemy still has their power. So, yeah, they're screwed.
So what
they
should we
need
do
us
exactly?
because we have, a different kind of power.
There are 4 fields dotted across the land. located in different directions away from the Centropolis. You must ride your Synard to each one of these fields.
Fields?
Yes. Each field you encounter will have its own trial to overcome. If you cannot beat the trials, then you will be barred from proceeding any further.
Good to know.
So what do you mean exactly?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you any more than that. The trials differ for every person who challenges them.
Oh. In other words, we won't know anything about them until we're actually there?
The Field of Wisdom is north of the Centropolis, and the Field of Might is to the northwest. Southeast,
I'm sure they'll
lies
be
the
marked
Field
on my
of
map.
Courage, and the Field of Love is in the skies
Ooh,
to
the Field of
northeast.
Love. One more thing on Metroid Prime 4, I was also interested in the game because I wanted to give the mouse controls more of a try, and I played the whole game with them. It's a fun control scheme. I haven't done the mouse controls. So, you like the mouse controls? I've never been a keyboard and mouse gamer, so I didn't do the mouse controls. And I frankly don't ever have any intention of using the Joy-Cons as a mouse. But I am curious what people who are keyboard and mouse gamers think of the Joy-Cons as a mouse. I'm very curious, how do they hold up, overall? And I think there are, I don't know if you have a 3D printer or not. I think there are 3D prints out there for a sleeve for the Joy-Con, which makes it kind of stand easier as a mouse, where it just slots in and you can slide it a lot more easy as a mouse. I bought a plastic holder so it's more like a mouse. Okay, same thing. I know there's a lot of people online that 3D print their own. Austin John Plays on YouTube, he 3D printed his own so that the Joy-Con would feel more like a mouse, and he said he liked it. Without that, it's not as comfy. Yeah, I can imagine.
Allow me to give you this. This is called a rune code.
A rune code.
What's that?
Sounds like a key item.
In order to prevent abuse, the 4 fields are usually kept locked in an offline
But for this game in
state.
particular, it fits really
This
nice. I
rune
like the
code is
analog
necessary
and
to release the
compact
lock.
controls of the left Joy-Con with the mouse on the right. Nice. I like that. No, I do have to admit, the Switch 2 Joy-Cons, I'm on the fence on this one. They might be my favorite controllers. I hadn't really used the Switch 2 Joy-Cons until the last couple of months, and I've been using them a lot lately. And they feel real good. The Switch 1 Joy-Cons, they're fine. They're a little small. A little too small. But they're fine. I always liked them. They were neat. The Switch 2 ones though, ooh, they feel good. They feel real good. So I'm a big fan of the Switch 2 Joy-Cons.
You should probably try to visit the Field
I love
of
them.
Wisdom first. That one is located on a pentagonal island north of the Centropolis. Also, I understand that the defenses guarding the Field of Love are extremely dangerous. It may be best to save that field for later, until you're sure your party is fully ready for what is awaiting you there.
They're telling me to go to the Field of Love last. That means I'm going to go to that one first, because I don't like being told what to do. The Joy-Cons, too, are nice, especially if you put the straps on them, then it's great. I do not use the straps. I have never used the straps. I will never use the straps. I was the same way on the Wii, with the Wiimote. I never used the straps. It's just, I never liked the way straps felt. I don't know. I was just trusted that I would never, throw them or drop them and so far I never have.
Thanks, Mayor.
So far. It's always the first time for everything.
One more thing. I have assembled the Nedian Defense Forces. They are stationed in the northeastern town of Laqua.
Laqua.
If you ever need their services, feel free
I don't
to
put it around
consult
my
with
hand.
them
It's more
at
for the
any
fact
time.
that there is no rough edges if they're on. Oh. I never noticed any rough edges. Huh. I never really felt that. Interesting.
Certainly.
Well, right now I'm not using my Joy-Cons. I pulled my Donkey Kong controller out of mothballs because, honestly, I couldn't remember why I stopped using this because I thought it stopped working. And then I plugged it in and it works just fine. So, like, yeah, right now I'm just using my old Donkey Kong controller. Yeah. I got this on clearance for like 10 bucks. Years ago. Love it.
I have one final gift for you. Hopefully, it will help you in your journey.
I don't know why I ever stopped using it. I guess I thought it stopped working, but it clearly hasn't stopped working. Because it works. So I don't know. Oh no, yeah, for $10, this thing is worth like 30 or 40. So like, oh yeah. I think they were just clearing it out because they just wanted to get rid of the inventory. Because I found it at a clothing store. But a clothing store that gets like occasionally some electronics. But yeah, I guess nobody was buying it, so they just wanted to get rid of it and marked it down. And yeah, I jumped on that. Hey, my phase gun is usable again. My sword of light. Alright, let's... Oh, I got a PA. Where is this PA? You know what's funny? I ended up getting that PS5. I still haven't played on it. It's so dumb. I want to so bad, but I've been so distracted by my Switch. Like, I've gotten really obsessed with the Star Ocean games, and then after Star Ocean, I've got Star Fox on my list. Eventually, I'll get around to playing my PS5. But, like, it's funny how, like, I got it very excited to finally play a PS5 game, and then I haven't touched it. I mean, I've tested it to make sure it works. But, like, I haven't actually... Yeah, I haven't actually, played it yet. I mean, I loaded up Spider-Man 2 just to test it, to make sure that the console worked fine, but, like, I haven't actually played it. I just swung around in the prologue for a few minutes. That's the PS5 feeling. There are too many good games elsewhere that it takes time to get to it. Yeah, that is kind of the feeling. Like, there's only a handful of PS games that even interest me, if I'm being honest. Like, the same was always true of my PS4. Like, the games I have for it, I love deeply. And it took me a while to get to each of them. But, like, I'm happy I played them. I'm happy I have it. But, like, I always found myself playing my other ones more, my other consoles. Oop. Oh, this one doesn't have voice acting. What's your workplace like, Chisato? It's the pits. My boss is always ordering me around, like he's king of the world or something. I mean, he's your boss. I think that's because you're always acting on your own impulses, Chisato. My workplace is exactly the opposite. My boss is totally unreliable, so I have to spend all day taking care of him. It's a total pain. Where the hell does she work? I think it's more like you can't stop horning in on your boss's personal life, Welch. Wow, Claude's being a dick right now. I love it. Here for it. That must be hard for you, Welch. It'd be nice if there was actually a good boss somewhere out there. Doesn't exist. It sure would be. Someone willing to go line by line through my articles and be polite with me through the editing process. Yeah, good bosses don't exist. I just want a real man at the helm. A man willing to rub my shoulders and stuff when I want him to. That's not a boss. That is inappropriate, and you will get HR called on your ass, Welch. Oh, that'd be great, especially if he brought me tea and cookies every now and then. Oh, Chisato, not you too. Oh, if only. Oh boy. Oh boy. I really doubt Chisato and Welch could ever work together. Yeah, I agree. Sigh, do you think the boss of my dreams is out there somewhere? I don't think they're talking about bosses. Ooh, a shotgun plus. And I've already robbed you. Hang on. What equipment do I have that I can give Chisato? Because she uses guns. I stole a gun on the spaceship. And it's a shotgun. Nice. Nice. Let's give her the shotgun. Let's see, steel armor. Ooh, a battle suit. She can wear the battle suit. Bloody armor, but I don't want to give her bloody armor, so no. I'm gonna give her a battle suit. Help keep her alive. Alright, she's good with the Gauntlet of Air. She's... let's see. A lot of plate helmets. I don't know where I got all those. And then, of course, bloody helmets. Don't give her the bloody helmet. A padded helmet gives her more defense, so I'll give her the padded helmet for now. One more thing about the mouse controls. I played some other FPS games, namely Fortnite. Ah, Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite. Of all of the games of that style, I think that's the only one I haven't played. Like, I played PUBG. I played, God, I can't even remember the name of half of them. I've played like 3 or 4 different ones. And, I think the only one I haven't played was, Fortnite. And there it didn't work as well. The game needs too many buttons. Okay. So it's game specific on if it's good or not. So it really depends on the individual control scheme of the game. Okay, that's good to know, actually. My buddy Pat would probably find that very interesting, because he's a big keyboard and mouse gamer. So, I bet he would take away a lot from that. Like, he's a huge keyboard and mouse gamer. Like, that's his jam. Alright, I'll worry about her accessories later. Alright. It makes sense, though, that it would be probably specifically good with, like, a Switch exclusive game. Because it's almost designed for specifically that game. If you need your A's and B's a lot, then it will suck. It's unwieldy. Yeah. Fortnite didn't look like my kind of game. That's why I've never really dived into it. I'm trying to remember the name of the damn other one. Let me Google it. It's gonna bug me if I don't. I feel like it starts with an R. Apex Legends, that's it, okay. So yeah, I've played Apex Legends. I played that one a fair amount. Like, you know, not as much as some games, but I played a fair amount of it. And I had a lot of fun with it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Apex Legends, yeah, there it is. You comment on it. You commented on it probably before I said it. But I had Google up, so I didn't see it. Yeah, no, Apex Legends. I played a good amount of that. I really enjoyed that one. I liked it a lot more than PUBG, actually. Alright, Synard, let's unlock some fast travel spots. I also tried Apex with the mouse controls, and that one also doesn't work. Oh, well, that sucks for people who are keyboard and mouse gamers. Like, that really does suck. Alright, looks like we got a city over here. Arm lock. Actually, the issue is having to press the right stick more than anything else. Yeah, and if the right stick's on the mouse, on the side of the mouse, depending on which side of the mouse it's on, I could see that being real rough. That would be on the left side of the mouse, right? Yeah. I would imagine. Ooh, that'd be weird. Oh, I mean, if you're right-handed, I suppose. Alright, I'm in a new city. Always make a save. And you need it for sliding of all things. Oh, man. Oh, look at this city of industry that you never would have found on Expel. The one place on Need where the crafting of weapons is allowed. The Nedians may be pacifists, but perhaps they could not completely give up their arms out of fear of calamities. Yeah. Like, they're pacifists, but they're also not stupid. They recognize the need for having the weapons around. Whether or not they would ever use them is a whole other issue, but they recognize that they needed to at least have them. Alright, Force Sword. That sword was a very rare sword in First Departure. And you can just buy them in this game. But it was an extremely rare sword in the first game that I never used, because I had a sword that was better. Alright, let's see. They have the same currency here as the other planet. They do, they do. And in the first game, Star Ocean First Departure R, you're on a different alien planet, and they also have the same currency. It's not explained. They never talk about it. It is not explained at all. They don't explain it in the lore in the slightest. Which I will admit is a little bit of an oversight. Yeah. Just a little bit. Alright, let's see. Atomic Puncher, but you already have that. Spark Whip. Ooh. I should be using Appraising. That breaks immersion for me, damn. Like, it's not like it breaks immersion for me, but it's definitely something I do think about, and it's something I have noticed. Because it's weird. They also sell some of the same items and have, like, their places seem to have some of the same food, and it's like, what are the odds? Like, it's a completely alien planet. What are the odds? Ooh, a lightning gun. A lightning gun is better than what she has. Alright, I'll buy you one. Alpha Clip, you already have an Alpha Clip. An annoying handy stick is better than what you have, so I'll buy you that. I will give you the Ruby Rod, I'll give you the Lightning Gun, and I'll give you the annoying handy stick. Nice. Alright, are there any PAs in this town? Oh, there are. Always do PAs, that's what I've learned. One of the things that the first game kind of, I struggled with a little bit. PAs are not as intuitive. The private actions, where you can get all the character stuff, they are a lot harder to find. A lot harder. I think I missed a bunch, even though I was actively looking for them. Which is a big bummer. Alright, I don't need to pickpocket them. Another fun thing I did recently, I updated my Switch One. Oh, nice! Updated like, you just downloaded an update? Or updated like you modded it? I'm trying to figure out like what you could mean by fun thing, because updating a Switch isn't necessarily fun. I wanted to get Tamagotchi Life for my girlfriend, so I had to do all the CFW, FW, and stuff. Oh, so you did update your Switch. Nice. Nice. What do you think? That was totally Priestess.
Priestess?
Oh, could you tell?
I know Priestess's voice. Like a nail in my brain. What is she doing? That was creepy.
Pretty much.
Was she putting her hands over my eyes and that's why the screen went dark?
I was sort of hoping you'd have a harder time than that.
Well, I could tell it was you right off the bat,
I
Priestess.
should have said one of the like a guy's name. Like, oh, is that you, Ernest?
Is my voice really that unique?
Yes.
I guess I'm happy to hear that.
I did it for the first time after like a year and a half, and I was scared I was gonna mess something up. Oh yeah, whenever you're doing anything like that, you're always scared. That's normal, from what I've learned. But like, if you're ever doing anything of that nature, it's always scary. Even if you know what you're doing, it's still scary. Because if you make a mistake, that's it. You're done. Like, you've probably bricked your console, and made it useless if you just make any mistake. I haven't been here in so long. Okay, Chisato, good talk. I need more story for Chisato because I don't know much about her yet. And then I installed my legitimately dumped copy of Tamagotchi Life. Jesus. Well, I'm happy it worked out. If you're gonna drink, you've got to make sure it's the premium stuff. Like, yeah, legitimately dumped copies, you know, that's all well and good. It's all well and good. But, man, it's so hard to get over how nice it is to have a box that you can just cuddle with. You know, just the box for the game. Oh, you can just stare at the artwork. See? There's Claude, there's Reina, and that's it. I don't know. I'm a big physical copy owner. I dramatically prefer physical copies, which is why the whole PlayStation move really pisses me off. Careful there, Opera. I think you've had just a bit too much. Oh, is Opera getting drunk? That's why I bought the 3 games last Sunday. I want to play them on my Switch too, so what can I do there? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. How about you, Claude? Do you want something to drink? I'll take like a milkshake, because I don't drink alcohol. Don't go around offering alcohol to minors, Opera. I'm 19. I'm okay. Yeah. I'm a space alien. You don't know if that's illegal where I come from. Oh, got another private action. Why I brought it up, some of the devs in the homebrew community are really toxic. Are they? I haven't had too much experience with the homebrew communities. Are they really like super toxic? That's a bummer.
Wow, I always thought this was something special, but I had no idea it was this special.
The only like homebrew devs I've ever like semi-followed were the devs that made AMSR, or AM2R, another Metroid 2 remake, which I thought was phenomenal. Another great Metroid game, but it was a fan game. It was a fan remake of the second Metroid game, the Game Boy Metroid game. And I effing loved it. I thought it was amazing. Like, I was kind of blown away. Like, it felt like a legitimate Nintendo game. They did such a good job. And the experience I had following them, they always seemed very not toxic, which was kind of nice. Yeah, there are always outliers. One app dev was making threats that people who use his app with translation risk having the app do unexpected things. Jesus. Most people are great, but yeah, outliers.
I'm pretty proud of it too.
No, that sucks. That the dev is kind of being a dick. Like, you want people on your side.
Do then?
Oh, she's showing off her pointy finger.
Oh, this amplifies the power output too. Oh, it's too hard to explain. Let me just show you.
Oh, it's so hot.
Here we go.
All right, Welch, what do you got? His app is great, but I refuse to use it because I'm not running that risk. That's fair. That's entirely fair. Ooh.
Whoa, awesome.
Radical.
So, yeah, that's what it does. You could probably cause an earthquake if you pointed it at the ground. Ooh, good idea. Let's try it.
God. The pointy finger almost doesn't make sense. What a weird weapon. I mean, I love it, but what a weird weapon.
1, 2.
Oh, that's pretty cool, though.
Wow, you could knock out a whole bunch of baddies in one go with that. You bet. This one's a keeper, that's for sure.
God.
Wow. Better not get on either of their bad sides from now on.
Welch has acquired a secret special art, Mithril Fist. Ooh, so that's So if I missed that private action, I wouldn't have gotten her this special art. Interesting. Let's see. I know everyone online says that Slappity Slap is her best, but Mithril Fist sounds pretty cool. And looked pretty cool. I have not upgraded them. I need to do that. Neat. Ooh, missions. Nope. I have new completed missions, apparently. Nice. Oh. Didn't I get something last time? Where is it? Tactics. Let me check assault formation. Oh, I did. Okay. I got another former protagonist from another Star Ocean game for my assault formation. Yeah. Yeah, why not? I want to get Roddick. I don't remember how to get Roddick. But now that I've played the first game, I have a connection to Roddick and I love him. Oh, I just love this move. It's so exquisite. Oh, the first game is great. This game's better, but the first game's great. Oh, we just got Robbie watching up here. Freaking creepo. How was your week anyhow? Not bad. A little exhausting because I never feel like I have the time to do the things I actually want to do versus the things I have to do. Does that make sense? So I mean, it's been a good week, but like there's so many days I want to stream, for example, and I just don't have time. I've been wanting to work on graphics for the podcast that me and my buddy are planning, and I just every time I get the idea to start, I look at the clock and I realize like, oh, I really don't have time, and I have other things I have to do. So it's just always kind of getting bogged down by other things. It's kind of just been kicking my ass a little bit. And yeah, time goes too fast. But like, I've had a good week. Like, I can't complain. Work has been relatively stress-free. Like, it still sucks. It's still work, but like, it hasn't been specifically bad, which is always nice. How about you? How have you been since the last time I saw you in a stream? Like, besides all the gaming stuff you told me, like, how's life been treating you? Oh, I got another private action. Yeah, you do one private action and it unlocks another. Ooh, Ernest. See, Ernest, I want private actions with Ernest because I don't know Ernest very well.
What are you doing here, Ernest?
Didn't you already do the first episode? I thought you wanted to record that past Sunday. We wanted to. It ended up not working out. So, in the United States, it was 4th of July, which doesn't mean anything to me. I don't celebrate 4th of July, especially now with the state of my country right now. But that night, the fireworks in my neighborhood were really bad, and I hate fireworks. But they made sleep pretty much impossible, and so that next day when we were going to record, I had already been up for like 18 hours and my brain was just not in it, so I had to cancel on my buddy, which sucked. I hated that, but like I was on another planet. Like I'd already had such a long day. I'd already had to go get through work and my brain was just off. And he's on vacation right now, so he can't really record right now. So the timing worked out really bad. So yeah, the fireworks really just ruined those plans. So hopefully we're going to record when he gets back from his vacation. No, yeah, the fireworks were going off for a few nights and made sleep really rough for a few nights. I despise fireworks for numerous personal reasons. I'm not a fan of fireworks, but I'm also especially, like, I don't care if people do fireworks though. Like, if you're not in a residential area. Like, if you go to a fireworks show, that's one thing. Go to a show. But, like, if you're setting off fireworks in a residential neighborhood, this is just my opinion, you're an asshole. You're an asshole because there's other people in the world. Some of them have to fucking go to work the next day. And they can't sleep with goddamn explosions going off over their head.
Keep it down.
Whatever, that's just me ranting. I hate fireworks. I hate fireworks. Luckily, last night was the first night since that they freaking stopped. So, like, I'm really happy about that. Ugh. It's been killing me. Ugh. Explosions make it hard to sleep.
That Welch girl, I'm getting a little suspicious of her. That weapon of hers is some seriously advanced tech there.
I'm not used to it, and I never will be used to it. Something about fireworks trigger me. The sound just sets me off. Like, you ever see a dog during fireworks? Game Mine? Like, how scared they get, or how nervous or apprehensive they get, and how, like, it just bothers them. Like, they don't even sometimes know why it bothers them, but they just get bothered. That's kind of like me with fireworks. Like, it just triggers me. It's almost like a soldier with PTSD during fireworks. Like, they like, I don't know. There's something about it that just my brain doesn't react to properly, or the way that other people do. Like, something about them set me off. They make me angry. That weapon of hers is some seriously advanced tech there, whatever planet it's from. Yeah, I totally get it. Thank you, yeah. I don't want to sound too ranty about it, because, like, you know, like, there's nothing inherently wrong with fireworks. It's just the people setting them off in residential neighborhoods. That just pisses me off. That pisses me off so much. Go to a stadium where the city is having a fireworks show. Absolutely. Go watch those fireworks. Go watch them all night. Take your friends. Take your family. But, like, going to a place where you're surrounded by people, some of which who are trying to sleep, and just setting off explosions, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. Ugh. Some sounds I really hate. Probably not to the degree as you with fireworks, but I just can't stand some sounds for some reason. There are a few sounds that also I just hate. Like, fireworks, though, just trigger me for a few personal reasons. Like, fireworks killed my childhood dog. Because the fireworks scared her so much that she ran away. And that really pissed me off as a kid. Because of that dog, I love that dog. And also, I'm very sensitive to sounds. Like, I have psychotically good hearing. So, like, I am much more prone to sound sensitivity than other people. Anyway. That weapon of hers is some seriously advanced tech there, whatever planet it's from. So, he's saying something here that actually I find very interesting. So, Welch, I don't think she's from Planet Expel. And here's the thing about that, because it's something I've recently learned. In First Departure R, the first Star Ocean game, Welch is a playable character in that. Like, she's a recruitable character. And it's Welch. She has the finger stick and everything. But you're on a different planet, and you're decades in the past. Not even decades in the past. When you can recruit her, you're actually centuries in the past, because the First Departure R is a bit of a sci-fi time travel adventure. So Welch is actually something entirely different. I don't know what she is. She's like a Q or something from Star Trek. Like, she's like a cosmic entity. I don't know what she is, but she's actually something unique. Something interesting. I need to Google that. What is Welch?
So you think she's violating the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact?
If you are familiar with D&D, she is a DMPC. I am familiar with D&D, but I'm not familiar with Welch. Like, I'm very familiar with D&D, but, like, is Welch part of D&D? I did not know that.
Exactly. I don't know if she's unexpelled by accident or for some other reason, but that much I'm positive about.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with him. That's pretty sus. Like, yeah, I'm a big D&D'er, and I did not know that.
Yeah, there's definitely something odd about her.
Let's keep an eye on her.
All right, Ernest is... I'm warming up to Ernest.
Whoa, here she comes.
Oh, yeah. Two blonde guys running and hiding behind a bush. That's not sus.
And here I thought I could find a hot guy somewhere around here.
She's a horny alien, whatever she is.
Where are they keeping them all anyway?
And she's centuries old. Even though her character description says she's 18. She can't be. Because for the vast majority of the first game, you're 300 years in the past. And then this game takes place 20 years after the events of the first game when you go back to the present. So that would have been 320 years earlier. What if she time travels also? That's a good point. That is a good point. She could be a time traveler. I like that. You actually make a very valid point. It's not so much part of D&D content. It's where the DM takes an NPC they almost treat like a player character. Really? Okay. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Just watch yourself around her, okay?
I didn't know there was a term for it.
No harm in being careful is all I'm saying.
That's very cool. Like, yeah, I've played a good amount of D&D, and I've watched a whole hell of a lot of D&D. And yeah, I didn't know that there was a specific term for an NPC that they almost treat like a player character. Neat. Yeah, there's definitely something about Welch. I do wonder about that. Alright, that's all of the, private actions. Gotta get in those private actions. Welch is a developer self-insert. Caleb Bash, welcome to the stream. I also just noticed that you're not Game Mind. I did this last time also. I didn't notice that a new person entered the chat. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Welcome to the stream, Grand Caleb Bash. So, Welch is a developer self-insert. You would know that. You're the expert on Star Ocean. So I've learned a lot about the Star Ocean franchise since the last time I streamed. So I was talking about this earlier, but I played all of First Departure R in my free time since the last time I streamed. Yeah, now I have a lot more of an appreciation for Claude's father. And I know a lot more about like the game in general. And the lore and the past for some of these people. And the fact that Ilya is most likely Claude's mom. Even though apparently there's no confirmation on that. I feel like she's Claude's mom. Do you have name colors on? Maybe that would help to distinguish. You can change name colors? Let's see. System settings. I feel like that would be... Let's see. Display event art. Oh, I think they mean in Twitch chat. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. No. The chat I have is on, is via Restream. So I don't know if there's a way to distinguish chat colors. I'll have to look into that, see if Restream has a setting for that. Because that's a good idea. I should implement that if it's a thing. After the stream, I'll Google that to see if I can do that in Restream. I'm sure you can. Probably be super simple. But yeah, I have multiple So I have multiple chats capable of being streamed through this restream window below my webcam right here. So it brings in chats from YouTube and Twitch. But it's not run by either YouTube or Twitch. It's run by Restream, I think, separately, like its own app. Not that it would help here, we're like one shade apart. Yeah, but I mean, it would help. It would always help, like just making different colors. Why not? Isn't there a setting for mod streamers where you can make the colors be more separate, though? There probably is. I'll bet you there is. That makes sense. Let's stay. Now, Fun City. I have been here before on my casual playthrough on my other file. Fun City's fun. So a lot of people bitch about the cooking game in Fun City, like from what I've seen on Reddit. I didn't think it was that bad. I actually enjoyed it. I unlocked Ashton's supposed super weapon, even though there are better weapons he can equip. His supposed like specific super weapon pretty easily. Wasn't that hard. I beat the God of Food on my first attempt. Like, so yeah, it wasn't that hard. I don't know why everyone on Reddit was like, oh, that cooking game is the worst. It really wasn't. It's a rhythm game. You just gotta pay attention to the rhythm. A whimsical fairground. Oh, I like this scene. The largest theme park in Energy Need, popular with Nedians of all ages. Each day sees a massive turnout. Rumor has it even Mayor Nall visits from time to time, so this is their Disneyland. Now, okay, the cooking game, I liked. The Coliseum on the left, I love the Coliseum. The Coliseum's fun. The rabbit racing, I couldn't figure out the rabbit racing. Is it just blind guessing? Or is there actually, like, I didn't Google it or anything. Like, every time I guessed who would win, they never won. So, like, I kind of gave up on the rabbit racing because I couldn't figure it out. But the Coliseum over here is very fun. So, fan theory. All right. Ooh, I'm all about fan theories, especially now that I know about Star Ocean. I've learned so much. Roddick, how should I put this? Planted Claude and Ronix took responsibility for his and Ilya's indiscretion. Really? All right. All right. All right. Really? Claude and Ronix took responsibility for his and Ilya's indiscretion. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I know it was certainly implied at the end of my first playthrough of Star Ocean First Departure that Ilya did have feelings for Roddick, at least in my file. She really seemed to like Roddick. Defeat numerous powerful foes. Oh, the arena's fun. The arena actually gets pretty hard. The first time I did survival, ooh, I really had to struggle on the last, like, 15 waves. Ooh. I did okay for the first, like, 35, but, like, ooh, that last 15 was a challenge. Look at Claude's moveset. Alright, let's take a look at Claude's moveset. It is the child of Ilya's moveset and Roddick's movesets. You're not wrong, and I have noticed that. And I've heard people saying this before. Like how Claude kind of has all of his mother's dialogue. Like, I'd give that a 10 out of 10. Like, Ilya says that all the time in First Departure. And then, you know, with, like, Ilya's martial arts, and then Roddick's, like, Dragon Roar, for example, and, like, his fighting style in general. Claude seems to have a lot of that. So, that is a theory. I still subscribe to the idea that Ronix and Ilya made Claude, but I do like that fan theory. That is a good fan theory. I'll do the Coliseum later. But I could absolutely see Ilya hooking up with Roddick. And in my file, she really liked Roddick. Like, they were very good friends. Also, this implies Welch hit on a father and son. Yeah, I can see that. That's Welch. That's the least offensive thing she's ever done, was hit on a father and son. Welch is so loosey-goosey.
Wait, is that Reyna? What's she doing in here?
Welch is the horniest character I've ever ran into in a video game, I think. Oh, and yeah, Welch, yeah. So, Calabash, then do you know...
With Claude, I see that
oh,
you two
she's
both
seeing a fortune
lie
teller
under
for our
fortuitous
compatibility.
stars. This bodes very well indeed.
I don't like that. I don't like that. So, Welch, like... So, canonically, she was on planet Roke 320 years ago, right? Because that's canonical. And then she somehow ends up on Expel. So, is she like some kind of multi-dimensional like time traveler or something? What's up with Welch? Or is that just a pure, the developer keeps including their character just because they can? And they just choose to leave it ambiguous and up in the air? Or is there actual specific information out there about Welch?
You have nothing to fear. I am sure things will
The
work
latter,
out
as
for
far
you.
as I know. Okay.
If I had any advice
That makes
for
sense.
You, it would be to take a more active
So it's one of those
approach with
things
this,
where
if
the
anything.
player can kind of decide for themselves if it really is just, she's just a crazy cosmic being just messing around, or if it's just a massive coincidence. And you just have to ignore it because video game. Yeah, okay. If I had any advice for you, it would be to take a more active approach with him. Reyna, I don't know. I kind of like Chisato. I don't know.
Thank you very much.
I always had a thing for Lois Lane. Like the intrepid reporter that doesn't take any shit, and Chisato's an intrepid reporter.
Claude, when did you get here?
It's not my name.
Oh,
I saw the whole thing. I'm gonna own up to it. Are you gonna be taking your chances with Chisato? I think I probably will. Of all of the love interests, I think she's the one that interests me the most. Yeah, I do.
Well, I've been here for quite a while, actually.
I've always been a fan of like a nerdy reporter, and she's a nerdy reporter.
Oh, you heard all that?
I did.
Oh no.
You're asking a fortune teller about my compatibility. I heard it. I'm really glad you think of me. You know, you shouldn't believe all that hocus pocus.
You really shouldn't trust fortune tellers, you know. Oh, I didn't mean that in a bad way, Reyna. I mean, I know a lot of girls like you are curious about what your fortunes have in store for you, but fortune telling isn't really about telling your fortune. It's about guidance, something to push you along towards your goal.
Ooh, he just said something that women do not like. Girls like you. What do you mean by that? What are you saying, girls like me?
Well, what's wrong?
No, I was just... You're right, you know that? That is pretty much what it is.
Oh, I thought she was gonna get pissed at me.
But that's not the point here. Why were you listening in on me like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is also a pretty big dick move. I didn't think of that. Yeah, the fortune teller's just listening to this. Like, oh, you shouldn't believe her. She's full of shit. Fortune teller's just sitting there like, you son of a bitch.
Ah, well. I'll see you later.
I made a dumb joke like that and my girlfriend was not happy. Yeah, you gotta be real careful about wording. Oh, well, yeah, I've learned that in the past with girlfriends. You gotta be very careful about wording. Devil's in the details. What do you mean, girls like me? Are you saying I'm weird? Are you saying I'm different? What do you mean? Alright, fortune teller. Are you a friend of that young lady? Indeed, as you say, the fortunes I read out are nothing more than pointers. I would say her response was quite positive. It was. I am not going to steal from you just because you have nothing I care about. Precocious girl. My fortune sounded so good. It's starting to scare me. What, but your good fortune starting to scare you? You're an idiot, kid. Alright. To be able to open up a path for yourself, you must first understand your past. Sure, I'll have my fortune read. Why not? I would like to know... Oh, Jesus. This is how I can get game information? Alright. I would like to know... the number of monsters I've killed. You have defeated 5,530 monsters so far. That's a lot of living creatures. I'm a monster. Whew. I wonder what my other file would say, because I think I've killed a lot more monsters in my other file. A lot more. Oh boy. I took everything I learned from this playthrough, and I implemented it way more efficiently in my casual playthrough. And damn, I did things way more streamlined. I feel like I was way more efficient knowing what I was doing. Oh, there's another PA, damn it. I gotta get back in there. Like, the same thing is probably going to be true of my second, when I finally do a second playthrough of First Departure. I've learned a lot about how that game works. Similarly, sure, but also very differently in a lot of ways. And I feel like I know now what I would need to know to be way more efficient in that game. That reminds me, someone was playing a Monster Rancher. We made jokes about how the game was about raising creatures, and the monster in the title is us. Yeah, that does, yeah. Yeah, that is funny. You would be the monster in that case, yeah. So, Grand Calabash, what do you think of First Departure R? Ooh, it's a Welsh.
Gotcha.
It's not my name. I really liked First Departure R. I think it gets a lot more hate than it deserves. People online judge it way too harshly because of this game. It's great if a bit short. It was short. Like, it didn't take me too long to beat it. Maybe like 10 or 12 hours total. But like, it was very fun. Yeah. Like, there were some quality of life things that I wish it had that hurt the experience for me, but that's not a fault of the game. That's a fault of me having played Second Story first. So, because I played Second Story before I played First Departure, I got to appreciate all of the quality of life changes and additions that they added that First Departure didn't have. Oh, Game Mind's going to sleep. Well, I hope you have a good night's rest, and I hope I see you next time I stream. Not sure when that's going to be. This week is going to be pretty busy. Maybe Thursday. Maybe. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty busy week, so I'm not 100% sure. But I hope you have a good one, and hopefully I see you next time I stream. Funny you put it that way. First Departure is basically 2 with story before SO2. Yeah, no, yeah. It's basically the way I was thinking about it, and I've been putting a lot of thought into this. Star Ocean First Departure R, for a lot of people, because a lot of people, when they Google, like, should I play the Star Ocean games, everyone recommends online, play Second Story, because it's a better game. And so most people, like myself, they play Second Story because the internet recommends it. And the reviews also highlight that Second Story is superior. So it makes you want to play it even more. And then you play it, and it's great, and then you go and you play First Departure. And the problem is, because this isn't First Departure's fault, you find yourself judging it compared to a game that hadn't come out yet when they made First Departure. Which isn't their fault in any way, shape, or form. It's being judged against a game that didn't exist yet. using technology they didn't have yet, using knowledge that they hadn't acquired yet. Like so the first game is fantastic for what it is. It's just a bummer that I was so aware of the quality of life changes that were added in the sequel remake, that would have made life so much more less painful for certain aspects of First Departure. Like, the crafting system in First Departure was literally 10 times more frustrating because you couldn't craft 10 things at a time. Such a little thing, but it makes a huge difference in Second Story. The ability to craft or customize 10 things at a time makes such a difference. And that little ability to skip the cutscene, the little animation when you're crafting or when you're customizing. Oh, you wouldn't think those few seconds of skipping that would make a difference. It makes a difference. Making the gear you want in Star Ocean 2 Remake is way worse. Remaking is a massive pain. Do you think remaking is a pain? Grand Calabash in this game? I actually thought remaking was really good. I loved remaking in this game. On my casual playthrough, I haven't done any remaking on this file, but on my casual playthrough, I've done a lot of remaking, and I've had a lot of really good luck. I think I've gotten everything with the awesome stats I wanted. I think, like all my relevant armor has like 20% avoids on them to make all the endgame bosses hit me a lot less. And all my weapons have like the best appropriate modifiers for the weapon. I should put that differently. Remaking it to the factor I want is more annoying than the base item in Star Ocean First Departure. Okay. I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Yeah, the addition of factors does make it a lot more annoying when you don't get the factor you're after. I do see what you're saying. That makes sense. Yes, that is true. Uh-oh, Welch wants to take me somewhere. That's not good.
Just follow me, okay?
I will, because I want to know what you are.
Okay.
I choose to believe you're some kind of Q. You're just messing around with us mere mortals. And you're bored. You're Q from Star Trek.
Whoa, what's all this?
Come on, we're gonna do a little
The cooking
shopping.
minigame, it's fun. Asking me to make 100,000 points before I'm done is annoying. Did you think the 100,000 points thing was annoying? I actually didn't think that was annoying. But I will admit, I was watching a movie while I was doing the minigame. And once I saw the requirement for getting the that you had to get 100,000 points to get Ashton's weapon, I just focused really heavily on the movie and I just hit the rhythm beats whenever they popped up. But like I just focused on the movie, and before I knew it, I checked my score and I'm like, oh, I unlocked the mission. Done. That was easy. I don't know. I feel like it was just like 10 rounds. Being able to multitask that is impressive. Thank you. I was watching... What was I watching? I was watching Lord of the Rings, I believe. So yeah, I was really getting into like Helm's Deep. And then, yeah, the rhythm game kept, like, I kept eyeballing it, like, oh, boop, 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 and then I would just look back over to the movie. A half hour when you multiply round times by round. Yeah, that's true. Didn't feel that bad, though, because I was lost in a movie. But yeah, I suppose if you were just focusing solely on that, that would probably be awful.
With blue hair. Is that a guy? Oh, and he's got a tail, too. Must be a Felpool.
It sounds like he's describing Roddick. I'm familiar with Roddick now. So that's awesome.
And this one, ooh, that girl's kind of cute. Whoa, look at those bazooms. And she's got cat ears, too.
Jesus Christ. Claude just said bazooms. My god.
Are you buying anything, Claude?
I'm gonna buy the one with Roddick. Freaking Roddick, man.
That one's meant for girls. People will look at you funny if you show it to them.
It's not meant for anybody. It's meant for whoever wants to read it. Welch, stop putting people in gender boxes. Like, no. I want to read about Roddick. Maybe it's just because I grew up with the internet. I don't care about bazooms, but I care about awesome action heroes. I would sooner read a comic book about Kid Flash than I would read a book about bazooms. Of course, I'm a nerd. I'm like a super nerd. And I'm proud of being a damn nerd. I love it. Oh, got another PA. Oh, it looks like another Welch.
Come one, come all! Step right up and feast your eyes on my low-price wares!
Oh, is she gonna blackmail another merchant? I believe she did that before.
Let's see here.
Hello there, lady. How does this strike you? It's the latest in keen kitchen knives.
No.
Huh?
More like a kitchen doorstop than a kitchen knife. You couldn't even cut water with this thing.
That's mean.
What's the deal,
Oh,
lady?
stay hydrated,
Got a
people.
problem with my
It's hot out there.
merchandise?
Oh. Got a problem with my merchandise. You know what? I'm not gonna mediate the argument. Let's watch Welch do her magic. Just lean back.
Just look at this knife yourself. It's made out of iron. Do you expect me to buy a knife made out of iron of all things? Please.
Yeah, you don't want a knife made out of iron.
Blade. It's completely dull and it's not even finished correctly. Are you sure you know what you're doing with knives?
Jesus.
Ha! You have to get up pretty darn early in the morning to pull one over on the Great Welch Vineyard, you know.
Oh, she
There's
didn't.
Welch for you.
She didn't roll them like she did previous ones. Or was that Priestess that did that before? She like blackmailed the guy into giving her like 50,000 bucks. It was so funny. I respected it so much. It was Welch. Okay. The true knife is one that's been crafted as beautifully as a katana. I mean, for one, you're a psycho, but for two, you're not wrong. Hattori Hanzo. It's yen-based. It's only 500 USD. Oh, boy. Yen-based. I like that. God, look at my team. My team is huge. Though I do miss some of my NPCs from First Departure. I really loved some of those NPCs. Like, I'm a big Ioshua fan. I loved Ioshua. Oh. He was so great. He was like a bird Spock. Oh. I miss him. I miss him on my team already. And I loved young Ronix. Oh. Young Ronix was so awkward. Though Ilya was my favorite character from First Departure. Ilya was fun. She was likable, she was fun, she was level-headed. Like, yeah, I think she was the standout, in my opinion. Also, those Featherfolk are the best casting in the entire Star Ocean series. Yeah, they did have some pretty good casting. Dude, Caleb Bash. I don't know how familiar, or the best defensive casting. I mean, yeah, that could be true. I don't know how familiar you are with the voice actors, but after I beat the game this morning, because the First Departure, I just beat it this morning before I went to work, and they got to the English voice actors towards the end of the credits, and I noticed that Yuri Lowenthal, a big voice actor over here in the U.S., voiced Roddick, and the entire game I was thinking, like, this guy sounds so familiar. I love it. He sounds so good. Freaking Spider-Man. Yuri Lowenthal was Spider-Man. Oh, that's such a cool casting. I had no idea. I was so surprised by that. I never Googled the voice cast, so I had no idea. I don't know, so many things about First Departure I thought were really cool. It was a fun game. My only criticisms with First Departure are that the ability to lessen the number of random encounters you get doesn't really do much. And that can get real frustrating when you have to backtrack to so many cities so often. So that got a little frustrating. The fact that every 10 steps you were just getting into a random encounter, just like the good old days. Like, you know, I've played many RPGs, so that wasn't anything new. But the fact that you had to backtrack so much and you couldn't mitigate those random encounters got a little frustrating. And the only crafting one thing at a time thing really annoyed me. Yeah, scouting, that's it. Oh no, I did read that the encounter, you had to have the talent. My character that I was using scouting on did have the talent. So like it just didn't feel like it was having much of an effect. Does that make sense? Like, it was having a noticeable effect, but it still felt like I was running into way too many random encounters. Even though I was running into noticeably less random encounters. I don't know. Yeah. Like, I'm not complaining about it. I've played RPGs my whole life. So, like, you know, random encounters are just part of the game. Like, that didn't bother me. It was the fact that as the game went on, the game didn't really feel like it gave you many options to lessen that. Like, in some RPGs I play, there are things you can do. There are talents you can take. There are items that you can use to minimize, not get rid of, but minimize the encounter rate as you get further and further into the game. And it didn't feel like First Departure had that. So that was a little frustrating with all the backtracking. Only because I think of all the backtracking. Because you had to, man, the game took you all over the place. And then it's like, oh, you have to go to this city. So now, since we teleported you here, you have to walk 3 cities over, take a boat to this city, and then you have to walk 2 cities over, and then take a boat to this city, and then you have to walk 1 city over, climb a mountain, and then go down that mountain to this city. It's like, okay, cool. I'll do all of that. Why not? Like, that didn't break the game for me or anything. It just got a little tedious. I'm still a big fan of First Departure. I'm not bitching about First Departure. Also, there were a lot of camera angles that they attempted that made navigating through them annoying to find my footing. Yes. Yes, Grand Caleb Bash. That is something I very much noticed. They kind of did almost like the classic Resident Evil thing, where a lot of times, especially in dungeons, especially in those later dungeons, like the cloning lab or the bio lab, like you go through one of the transitions and suddenly the camera is just 90 degrees flipped and you have to go a completely different direction. And like sometimes that could be a little annoying, and sometimes also I got lost because I thought I had come from that direction. I didn't realize the camera rotated. So that, yeah, they were toying around with a little bit of the camera stuff that I didn't love. The backtracking actually has a bit of a point. Attrition and getting around is an actual element of the game you have to deal with. That's fair. That is fair. Like, it didn't bother me. It's just something that got a little tedious. Like, it didn't inherently bother me because I've played RPGs my whole life. It's just a quality of life thing I just got annoyed by. But I still love the game. Anyway, I'm on the pause menu right now because I think I'm going to call it a stream right there. Not because I don't want to keep playing and not because I don't have time. Right now, it is psychotically hot in my apartment. Psychotically hot. I'm freaking dying. You can't see it right now. I am like dripping in sweat. It is so hot in here. I don't have air conditioning in my apartment. I have air conditioning in my bedroom, but I'm not in my bedroom. So, yeah, I'm going to end my stream right now just because it's getting so hot. Oh, it's going to be like that probably for the rest of the summer. Like, I'm not happy about that. But say la vie. Grand Caleb Bash, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I love when you stop by because you have all the Star Ocean knowledge, and I need that knowledge. I'm learning, but I need that knowledge. But yeah, thank you, Caleb Bash, and I know he's gone, but Game Mind, thank you for stopping by and keeping me company for a little bit. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day and a great week, because I'm not gonna be streaming for a few days. I have a very busy 3 days coming up. So like I'm definitely not going to be streaming for the next 3 days. But yeah, have a good one. Live long and prosper, everyone.